providing his unique brand of expert analysis. Here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he's among the very best in the current crop of English defenders. He has been excellent.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's Højlund. Solomon. Sara. Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's ambitious.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tries to pass it through. Mela is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, some tackle that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now that's well seen too. Lamar. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. A look and plays it forward. Cadell, nicely shaped ball.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Deftly away, and they're back on the ball again. And there's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Shifted it to the flank. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. PSV with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rashford gets it away. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the counter is on. Now it's Højlund. Threads one in. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. White. Now he's got space here. Nicely worked. Oh, what a mistake! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Solomon. Here's a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Solomon really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Lamar. Rashford in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nicely weighted ball. Usai looking sharp there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might...
He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rui Silva gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. PSV are looking to go forward now. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals at least you've missed nothing. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Driving forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Solomon. Mela. Looking to play him in. Solomon. Skims one in. Deftly away.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Yehi. He's gone for goal. Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Cattell. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
PSV certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 7 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 42.
That gets us going once more.
PSV have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Sara! And that's a good finish. How they've waited. Now they have it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
PSV have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Decent chance! And the ball is out of play. Solomon stood his ground strongly. Space for him to turn and look. And he's gone backward here. He'll try from distance! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim. Oh no, what has happened here? And a chance! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost, no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mela.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Sara. And now the breakaway. Mela. Kosunu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a good ball. Goodell deals with that comfortably. No way through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Sara.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Uzun. Pinches it off him. Now it's Hoyland. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So we have
20,
movement on both benches.
El dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5, el dorsal 10. Cambio de jugadores.
Embolo. Now it's Zelarayan. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Enrique. Now, can they get him away? Shot at goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
PSV have their third corner. Luis Enrique! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Burmo. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Uzun. Zelarayan. Again. Kosunu spots it and intercepts. This is a promising build-up. And that's really well manoeuvred. Thinks one through, not the most accurate pass. Mela, Luis Enrique is wide and looking to get onto this. And Burmo stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes a shot! No, just not quite.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Uzun. The final seconds now. That has been slung wide. And this is Embolo. There's the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Uzun duly reaps his reward, kept his cool, was... And that will be it. PSV pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.